Darlings, it's me, Jackie. Stop. Anyways, today we have a little bit of things that I want to talk about that probably aren't very, well, you know, popular. But then again, when does Jackie ever talk about anything popular? Anyways, I hope you're having a happy Thanksgiving or afterwards. I'm not sure when this video goes out. But, but, that being said, please make sure you check out all of my social links and all the links associated with me because we here at Cox Studios are constantly growing, constantly trying to expand. We started off as a one-man operation and now we're a little more than one-man operation. More content coming soon. Also, if you could, hitting up my Patreon, etc. helps me out a lot, helps me out doing this shit. So yeah, into the story as we go. Well, into the funny crying on Twitter for Thanksgiving anyway. One of those fun little things about Thanksgiving is we're often told that we should be thankful for things that happen good in our life over the last year. It's one of the things I love about the American, well, holiday system. It's not always the best, though. And sometimes it does take a nasty little turn. Cal Rittenhouse apparently has been trending all day, since yesterday, actually, because I'm recording this on Thanksgiving night. And it's literally just been a back and forth of the usual suspects in the culture war. Right, yeah. But it goes to show you how deep entrenched people are in this bullshit. And how people can't step outside of their circles for 5 minutes to actually talk to each other to figure out what actually happened. In fact, I still see myths and stuff like that. And this is the funny part about all this. People are confused. They like to talk about things that they don't understand. And then they scream, this is a racist system. Cal Rittenhouse is, well, he's not exactly fully white, is he? Yet, for some reason, he is a white supremacist murderer because, well, he defended himself against 3 people that tried to kill him and take away his arm. And then they use stuff like this. Let's be clear. If a black 17-year-old had crossed state lines to arm himself with an illegally acquired assault rifle, attended a MAGA rally, and picked a fight and shot 3 people, killing 2 of them, his trial would simply be a formality. He'd be in prison for life. I hate to say this, but that's not actually true. If you're defending yourself, anybody worth their salt will always defend or be on your side. Should Cal Rittenhouse be? Should Cal Rittenhouse have been armed that night? He's in a very violent situation. Oh, well, he's not old enough to have a gun. Well, in the United States, when you're 17, you're part of the unorganized militia, so our laws are a little unclear on certain things. And then, quite honestly, Second Amendment does say, shall not infringe. I just find it funny that it's however long later and we're still complaining about this. It's almost a new election cycle and we're still bringing this guy up. That is one of the most glorious parts of all of this. That being said, I have no idea if you guys actually saw it because, well, sometimes my computer's a little weird. Not something I figured I would be covering, but alas, I think we need to talk about this. And this is an article from Reuters as I lose my fucking thing. Gonna make sure it's up. This is an article from Reuters. I don't think I'm going to be asked to put this in the description, but I am going to point out that just how shady and dishonest this is. Currently, Rumble is going through an adpocalypse itself over a lot of lies. It is actually part of the reason that I decided that all my content will go up on Rumble first, except for live streaming, and then trickle out to the other platforms. Instead of the way I was doing it, where everybody got the preview on mines first and then YouTube and trickled out everywhere from there. So, hi. Elon Musk under fire threatens lawsuit against media watchdog. Now, anybody worth their salt has already talked about this, has already dissected this, has already done months of research into this. That being said, I am proud of the entire six of you. The rest of you people, well, listen up. I'm going to give you the overview of what happened. Yes, I know, this is the weird thing here, right? So, Media Matters created a bunch of fake accounts, a bunch of drone accounts. They then subscribed to brands and extremist content, then regenerated their time feed until both the brand ad and the extremist content were right next to each other. Now, you might be going, well, what's wrong with that? Well, when you manipulate the screenshots and you show the advertisement. The fun part about this is the part that a lot of people don't hear. Elon Musk and his team have actually got evidence of only one user seeing half of these things going on, which means it is manipulated. And quite honestly, a lot of them, 1 to 2 users, and a lot of them seem to be the Media Matters people seeing it. Which should make you wonder the question here, why are they so desperate to take out a platform? And quite honestly, I think I have an idea. You see, X has been getting rid of a lot of the government backdoors and a lot of the, well, more friendly ways of, you know, censoring speech. It's become a little bit more open of a platform, and a lot of the people on that side of the aisle don't seem to like it. Well, I say that side of the aisle, and I am literally further left than they are. What the hell? Um, but it doesn't come as a shock to me, honestly. These kinds of policies and things are what led to the Austrian Reformation into joining the Nazis in Germany. Most people don't like to say that it was the democratic socialists' fault that the German Nazi party took power in Austria, because most people aren't smart enough to figure that out. Or haven't read their history, as it were. So, yeah, when it comes down to it, this is the exact playbook I would expect from them. Screaming horribly because their emotional synapses can't take it. That being said, it's still kind of a dark day for us in humanity. I mean, I'm literally me talking to people on Rumble and getting more traction on Rumble than I do on YouTube because of censorship. I get a lot of traction on X because of anti censorship. It's very weird to me. But that being said, this practice is not uncommon in getting social media giants under control, especially when they stop communicating with the US government as much. That should be the eye opening piece here that a lot of people don't seem to be caring about. Why is it that a watchdog group wants to destroy a social media platform that has suddenly become more open to people that are not necessarily in power? And trust me, I'm not an Elon Musk dick sucker. Well, maybe if he gave me $20 million. Look, $20 million is $20 million. Elon Musk threatened on Saturday to sue media watchdog Media Matters and those who attacked his social media platform X, following the moves by large U.S. companies to halt advertising on the site after being promoted alongside anti-Semitic comment or content. Oh no! And do you want to know what's even better than this? These outlets. It took me a minute to find this stuff, and this is recent news. Anytime you search for Elon Musk lawsuit, I kept getting SpaceX stuff about the rocket that they intentionally exploded a month ago. That, my friends, is how bad this is. It's egg on their face. Eh. But the thing is, they manipulated data, and there is evidence that they manipulated data. I've never seen advertisement right next to extremist content on Twitter, and I have been using Twitter a lot lately. I'm not as worried about what's going on with this as other people are. I think it's stupid. And I also think it may be an nail in our head for a lot of those influencer market campaigns that, have ruined much of society. Because it's not just the corpos and the government, it's also the advertisers. Beyond this, Rumble also filed a lawsuit against a lot of people for doing much the same thing. And I applaud both companies for doing this. Like I said, most of my content, except for live streams, will be coming out on Rumble first due to agreements with Studio behind me. By the way, if you're watching on Rumble, we don't have it fully set up yet, but you will soon be able to subscribe to the Cox Studio page or follow. I forget how it works on Rumble. I'm a bit of a brainlet. Mhm. In our final segment of my video today, we're going to be talking about, well, the propaganda war and how the propaganda war really doesn't suit us anymore. I am honestly tired of every time I turn around, it's new thing, new thing, new thing. It's quite fucking old. In fact, that is actually where the I stand with Rhodesia thing came from, that a lot of people don't realize. I stand with Rhodesia was because I kept being badgered about do I support Hamas or Israel, and saying that both states suck was not a viable answer. But that being said, every time I turn around, every time I turn on TV, every time I look at the news, is Israel Hamas, Israel Hamas, Israel Hamas. It's maddening. It's insane. It's almost as well, it is just as bad as the Russia Ukraine incident. Quite honestly, tired of it. But anytime you turn on, anytime you look at something, anytime you say something, you know what you see? You see Israel, Hamas, Israel, Hamas. In fact, the newscasts that I'm listening to are on the headphones on the other end of this. They're talking about how Israel lied. Yeah, Israel recently got caught with its pants down lying about something it did. I don't care to get into that story. But this comes from this person. I don't feel like reading their name. I don't care. Can I? Okay. Fox crew cat in an attempted dash ambush. Okay. Caught in an attempted ambush. I forget how to zoom. Let me zoom. Damn it. It never lets me zoom. Okay. As you can tell, there's people that are circled here that are just standing up. They're in everyday civilian clothes like an actual team. The guy that was caught in the attempted ambush, not really in military dress. Oh, hey, look. The same guy. He's taking off his clothes right around here. Yeah, guys, welcome to the propaganda war. I hope the boomer media keeps turning out this garbage because, quite honestly, it's getting fucking old. I am tired of these forever wars. I am tired of constantly being at battle with everybody. And I am fucking sick of this garbage. It's worse than the no gunners trending on fucking everything. The constant screaming at people like me as murderers because our real lives revolve around firearms. But, that is just how it goes, right? That is the exact sentiment that most people don't seem to understand. It's not worth it anymore. It's bullshit. It is complete and utter trash. But no, we have to deal with this. We have to constantly fucking chow down to these people. And it is quite honestly proof that this is fucking propaganda. It's the same guy undressing. And look at this. He's so afraid of his life, but the entirety of this staff is just standing there like garbage. It is garbage, lies, and manipulation to keep you funding something to destroy this country. And that's all I have to say on this shit. I am fucking tired of it. Anyways, love you guys. Mean it. I am your favorite fuzzball. Comment whatever down below. I don't really know what it's called on Rumble. And furthermore, subscribe and Rumble, man. Fucking builds up this shit, makes it a lot easier for me. Also, when we get it started, check out the awesome people over at Chosen of a Cynical Kin Studios or Cox Studios. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff with a lot of other people. As always, I've been Jackie. Love you, bitches. Mean it.